Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now, I know by now that everybody has been brought up to speed and been familiarized with the Urban Bell article concerning Destiny and Liberic and their court issues. And I'm not going to read word from word their passage, but I am going to pull out a couple excerpts from it. And it says, away from the show, Destiny's been involved in rumors surrounding her ex-husband's recent arrest. The past January, Liberic Williams was arrested on a warrant for DV. After the arrest, Destiny sought out a protection order from the Madison County courts. In order, she claimed multiple incidents where Liberic was allegedly violent towards her. Destiny also claimed he was violent towards his new girlfriend and son he shares with Destiny. And it says this request was ultimately denied by a judge and sent to the judge presiding over her ongoing custody dispute. The judge previously held Destiny in contempt and gave her a suspended jail sentence pending paying Liberic over $18,000 in court fees and medical bills for their son. And this is why I cannot allow myself to feel sorry for Destiny. Because just like it seems like to me, the courts are seeing Destiny cry wolf time and time again. And I say that because when the judge looked over Destiny's paperwork, they didn't see sufficient evidence to grant her a to grant her any type of protection order against Liberic, because they could have granted her the protection order and still handed the case off to the judge that's already presiding over their case. But instead, they was like, no, there's no sufficient evidence. This girl is crying wolf. Once again, they seen through the smoke and mirrors, and they was like, no, we're not giving Destiny anything. We're not going to entertain this, and we're not about to fool with this. So instead of them saying, let us sort this out, we'll send it back to the judge that that's already familiar with the both of them, that has been sorting through their casework all this time. We'll let her figure it out. But from what they seen, what Destiny presented, they didn't see sufficient evidence to give Destiny a protection order at that time, which tells me that Destiny is once again crying wolf, and hopefully it will catch up to her in due time. It goes on to say that Liberic's attorney filed a new motion in their custody divorce case, and he's once again seeking to hold Destiny in contempt and to have more jail time. And I, for one, I don't feel as though he's wrong. I really don't feel as though that LB is wrong in this instance, because Destiny she had no issue with sending him to jail, having him locked up, and, trying to make the people think that he is violent and he's a maniac. So I feel as though if she can dish it, then she should be able to receive it. She knows that Liberic is not playing with her. She knows he's not playing with her. But I believe that Destiny felt as though that because she's trying to put these put these charges on him, that the judge is automatically going to side with her, for one, because she's a mother and because she's a woman, that the courts are automatically going to believe her story, and it's going to end up where LeBerick is probably going to wind up getting some time, or even if he gets a suspended sentence or something, and that will be grounds for her to try to get full custody, because what she's looking for, in my opinion, Destiny is I think Destiny's bottom line is she wants full custody so she can get child support. She knows what LeBerick is capable of paying. She knows that he with his good job, and then him being a business owner, she knows that LeBerick can pay whatever the judge sets forth for child support. But the problem is that they have already worked out a custody order, and for the most part, I thought, probably because I thought it was working, and probably because we hadn't been hearing anything from Destiny, maybe because she hadn't been on the show or whatever, but we hadn't heard her going back and forth, being hauled back and forth into court until LeBerick got her, had her arrested for the forgery charge. But she did that to herself. That wasn't something that he was, in my opinion, he was just being petty. A lot of people say, oh, he's being petty. But the thing is, no, because whatever Destiny did to LeBerick to cause him to file for divorce 3 weeks after she gave birth to their baby, I feel like whatever she did, it hurt him really bad, to the point where he has lost all respect for her. And so he's not playing with her. And he's not giving her any leeway to get over on him again. So it's like when somebody does you so wrong to the point where you lose all respect, all trust in them, then, and I believe Destiny is that person, and I believe that she put LeBerick at that point where there's no more respect, there's no more trust, and he's not giving her any inches. And people can call it petty if they want, but it's like, I agree with LeBerick. Whatever she did, regardless if we never know what happened, Destiny did something, because a 3-week-old baby, they're not even thinking about the wrongdoings or anything. Most people is like, let bygones be bygones, because this baby then brought some new joy. It then turned their attention away from whatever they were arguing about or going through prior to the baby being born. But with LeBerick, no, whatever she did, it gave him a sour taste in his mouth, and to the point where he's like, nope, I'm spitting this out. I'm done with her. And the baby and her having that baby did not change his mind. And he was like, I'm moving full force with this divorce. I don't care. We can co-parent, but I'm not about to, I'm not about to stay in a marriage with her. I'm not about to stay in this home with her. I'm not going to let this go on any longer. So people can say that he's petty or he's trying to get back at Destiny. I don't think so. I really believe that Destiny did something unforgivable, and he found out about it, and he's like, no, I'm not playing with this girl. And that's why he turned her in and had her charged for the forgery case. And even though it was dismissed the first time around, he was like, no, I'm not letting up, because if I let up one time, then Destiny is one of them people, if you give her an inch, she's going to take a whole mile, 2 or 3 of them. And he's like, no, I'm gonna stop her at every turn. Now, do I think that LB have said some stuff out of character to Destiny? I believe that he has. I really believe he has. You don't go through any relationship and somebody don't get on your nerve or push your buttons to the point where you're cussing each other out. But I believe that for the most part, Destiny was the aggressor and in their marriage. And even now, I believe that she thought that she could sneak around because he whatever charges or whatever she forged in his name and put in his name, I believe that she thought it was so small that he either wouldn't notice, he wouldn't pay attention, or he wouldn't care. He'll just say, you know what, you owe this bill, you better pay for it, and she'll pay for it. But the thing is, she probably didn't pay for it because she's just that vindictive, just like she wouldn't when she stayed in when she was allowed to stay in the marital home, and he granted her a whole year where he paid the mortgage. She stayed living free for a whole year, and when that year is up, she didn't do the work to move forward, whether to leave the marital home or to refinance the marital home. She was so vindictive, she wouldn't allow the man to sell it. So this man she felt as though he was still supposed to be responsible for her, just like she's using that attitude now, where she feels as though that LeBear, even though they've been divorced over about 4 or 5 years, Destiny still feels as though that this man owes her something, and she now realizes that she fumbled the bag. She realizes that whatever she was chasing while she was with LeBear, that she's never going to get that again, because people can see right through her. She may meet me in with a little substance, a little money or whatever, but the thing is, they're not ready to wife her. They're not ready to take her serious. Like she said, she's dating multiple men, but the problem is that Destiny has her cover is blown probably 2 seconds into dating them, to the point where they're like, oh no, I'm out. I'll have fun with her, but I'm not doing this anymore. But I believe that Destiny is, this isn't going to end well for Destiny, and I don't feel sorry for Destiny. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.